Hey everyone, Jeff Blank here for Tee to Green, and welcome back to another edition of Forecapping, where I'll be breaking down the best bets for the Players Championship taking place at TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. So this is the PGA Tour's premier pinnacle event on the calendar, and we're going to have the best players on the PGA Tour all participating, including Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, and a host of others. And what awaits them is Pete Dye's masterpiece, TPC Sawgrass, which will challenge every aspect of the player's game. We're going to get more into that as we get into the model for this week. But I want to mention we are brought to you by Batavia Downs, and Batavia Downs is excited to bring back their Rockin' the Down concert series in 2026, which will begin in the summer, June timeframe. But don't forget, there's plenty of entertainment at the end of winter here and as we head into the spring. So we'll get into that a little bit here. So if you head over to BataviaConcerts.com, you can get a list of all the events coming up. Specifically tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Park Place Event Center, we have Band on the Run, tribute to the music of Sir Paul McCartney, followed by Saturday, March 21st, 7:30 p.m., also at Park Place Event Center, the Rolling Stones Experience featuring the Blushing Bride. So head over to BataviaConcerts.com, get your tickets today for these events and all the upcoming events heading into Rockin' the Downs concert series in the summer. All right, so we're going to head right into my outright bets of the week at the Players Championship. We're going to have 5 bets, which will include a long shot of the week. We'll have a couple outsiders and a couple contenders to run through. So we're going to be using my model that I created at betspurtsgolf.com. It's a great website if you're ever looking to create a model of your own. So we're going to get right into it. Long shot of the week. And we have Ricky Castillo at 110 to 1. So we're going to jump right into the model and take a look at Ricky. I have him 6th in the total rankings, and we're going to favorite him. All right, we're going to go through some of the metrics that I've selected for this week. We're going to begin with strokes gained total, and that is across the last 6 months for all the players in the field, followed by strokes gained approach. So TPC Sawgrass, hitting the greens is extremely important, but if you're going to be able to score, you're going to have to hit it close to the hole, obviously, to make those birdie putts. So strokes gained approach over the last 3 years, but the specific caveat is on difficult courses to gain approach, which TPC Sawgrass is certainly one of those. Next, we have good drive percentage, and that is using off the tee metrics, difficult courses off the tee over the last 12 months. And then we get into around the green type of stats. So scrambling is going to be extremely important at this course. I don't know that it's number one, but it's certainly a massive impact to be able to score, save par. So this is over the last 12 months scrambling percentage for all the players in the field. Next, strokes gained around the green, pretty similar here, last 12 months for all the players in the field. And then strokes gained off the tee, we're looking at the last 12 months and specifically focused on courses where it's very difficult to gain strokes off the tee. So when you look at Ricky Castillo, kind of jumping back to the beginning, 16th in strokes gained total in the last 6 months, has very good approach stats, drive stats as well, scrambling top 15, around the green, top 30. So pretty much all around except strokes gained off the tee. He's performing, very well. I think he's kind of ascending. Maybe he's peaking at this time of year. So I do like Ricky Castillo at the value of 110 to 1. All right, we're going to deselect the favorites. We're going to go into the outsiders for this week. I have Hideki Matsuyama at 40 to 1 and Chris Gotterup at 55 to 1. So we're going to find those individuals here. And we will head to the favorites. So Hideki, again, over the last 6 months, he's top 10 in strokes gained total. Pretty good top 20 approach stats. Off the tee is where he's struggling right now. So he's going to have to rein that in this week, which is why I think his odds at 40 to 1 aren't closer to, let's say, 25, 30 to 1. He has been spraying it off the tee recently, but as is consistent for Hideki pretty much every year, his around the green performance is fantastic. So top 10 in scrambling, top 10 in strokes gained around the tee. And again, that off the tee kind of challenge that he has 80th in strokes gained off the tee. And meanwhile, while you're looking at Chris Gotterup, strokes gained total top 10 in the last 6 months. So another player that seems to have his game in form. 38th in strokes gained approach, not too great. Good drive percentage, 53rd. But again, kind of like Hideki, top 25 in scrambling, top 30 in strokes gained around the tee. And then something interesting here, strokes gained off the tee on difficult courses to gain strokes off the tee. He is ranked first. So those are the outsiders for the week. And then finally, contenders of the week. I have Siwoo Kim at 25-1 and Russell Henley at 30-1. So again, we'll deselect the favorites here. And we'll find Siwoo and Russell. And quickly running through them. So Russell Henley, 14th in the field in strokes gained total over the last 6 months. 28th, top 30 in strokes gained approach. Good drive percentage. He's very accurate off the tee. So hopefully he won't be able to, find some of that trouble off the tee. He's 10th in good drive percentage. Scrambling, he's 3rd. Strokes gained around the green, 11th. Strokes gained off the tee on difficult courses to gain. Strokes off the tee, also 11th. And then Siwoo Kim, we got him at 2nd in strokes gained total in the last 6 months. So he is bringing some very good form into the Players' Championship. 30th in strokes gained approach, 7th in good drive percentage, 34th in scrambling, 11th in strokes gained around the green, and 12th strokes gained off the tee on difficult layouts. So those are my picks for the week, my 5 picks for the week. I do want to mention, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jeff Blank T2G. You can follow our entire team at T2G Buffalo on Twitter and Instagram, and also YouTube as well. Don't want to forget YouTube. So those are my picks for the week. I appreciate everybody watching, wishing you good luck, and enjoy the Players' Championship.